viewers to my early stream. I am streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere. TiffanyTLCMusic, as I do most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, usually at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, but not the first Wednesdays of every month. Hello, Whitney! You managed to hop on early with me. We got white today. How are you? I'm a little frazzled. Got a lot going on. A lot going on. I hope you're doing well. I've got just so much going on today. Yeah, it's crazy. My niece is, so I'll just bullet point. Hi, Daniel, how are you? Sure, we'll put it down. Let's put down the TikTok song. Let's get it listed right now. Bullet points. Doing my last big business operations tax meeting today. In and of itself would be a big thing. Midday, little like 2 p.m. No, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. My niece Isabel was here from out of state, and we are hosting her. Keegan's driving far away to pick her up. Similar time to me having my meeting. And then we are taking her to choir for the first time. She's going to come to choir and sing. I think those are actually the two main things. But because of those two things, like I made dinner like at 9 a.m. We did workout just now, which we usually do after, and everything is just all mixed up and topsy-turvy. How are you both doing? I think I need like starting with awareness. So I'm great. Thankfully, amazingly, no sign of any head issues as of yet. Knock on wood. I have some wood here. It's so hard to find wood these days in your environment. All right. Yeah, let's do starting with awareness first. Here are some of the things I have on the maybe list. It was long ago, one candle, when I gotta let go. I'm pretty sure I want to do when I gotta let go. Income inequality, I could see. I feel like I must have done that more recently than I have it written down. But TikTok, of course. Maybe the sun on the sea. I don't know. Maybe no worries. You know what? It's been a bit since we've done that one. And then it's been a little bit since we've done a reason why you're judgment free. Now that's way too many to do. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you. That's so sweet. You know, that reminds me, I think it wouldn't be the worst thing for me to look up and make sure that I have, how does that remind me? I do not know, but I want to make sure that I have the link ready to open up as soon as I get off here. Let me search it. It is copyright. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, there it is. There's the Zoom link. All right, let's do sun on the sea. Let's get that one down for sure, Z's. So we are developing a little list. I think starting with awareness, when I gotta let go. TikTok, sun on the sea, no worries for sure. I'm realizing that's a no-brainer. Then from there, let's see. I think I want to do starting with awareness first. Calm down a little bit. Calm myself down. Calm all of us down. Invite us to calmness. Let's see. Another thing I've been very distraught about, guys, is I don't know if y'all watch the news, but there was a video last night about a hostage who is near death's door, an Israeli hostage, and wow, was that disturbing. It really just, they contrasted his normal pictures with with how he looks now, and it just really made me realize how much support from your society and your family really matters. You're not invincible, even if at one moment you might feel it. As soon as those supports go, we're also interdependent. Aw, that's sweet, Whitney. I do think there'll be plenty, because there's only a few that I'm feeling like, okay, I've got to do those, and that leaves plenty of time, but thank you. I know, me too, Whitney. It's just heartbreaking, and I cannot bear it, watching people starving, including this guy, but also all the Palestinians and the children. It's just, every night, it's heartbreaking. I cannot deal. I feel so helpless, you know? All right, I'm gonna click this text setup. Okay, so this is, I'm starting with awareness. Maybe that's also perfect for what we were just talking about. When I gotta let go, again, not letting go of trying to affect change there, but making whatever efforts we do make sustainable so that we can keep at it and keep ourselves sane in the process. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. Starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't seek change. Empathy does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that this is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and we. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and it may help us get out of our ruts. Empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when he disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my so we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance of this is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me, me and me and we, so that I can help bring out the best in me and me and we. Thanks, my dear. Lovely. I love that. I love that one with the hands with the heart. That is such a pretty one. Leave it to Amber to create that. Is Amber back on, by the way? I know I remember you guys saying she was taking a break from streaming. Is it a long break, or do you know? Really, I was just thinking how good it would be for me to hop to Raid, but she's not doing Twitch. I think things are going to get a little less intense coming up here. Busy. Well, in some ways. Hi, Trevor! She's live tomorrow on YouTube. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad she's back to streaming. I'm glad whatever was going on is settled out, or maybe just wanted a break for no particular reason. How are you doing, Trevor and Whitney? I haven't heard how you're doing. So, by the way, Keegan is going to try to be on by 11:30. He's busy right now, but in case you guys are wondering. So we did starting with the word. Here's what we definitely have. We have what I just did, obviously, is done. When I Gotta Let Go, The Sun on the Sea, TikTok. Those are for Whitney and Daniel. And definitely No Worries. Definitely No Worries. I might just save that for last. I think I want to do When I Gotta Let Go. This is something that with this project I'm dealing with, the Business Operations Tax Project, kind of having a sense of surrender to, I don't know, I go back and forth, but surrendering to whatever the outcome will be. It's not quite as encouraging as I would have liked. Oops. What? Oh, you had wildfire smoke in your area in Michigan. Trevor wearing mittens in Michigan, right? That's the little way we had to remember. I didn't realize that. Was it in Canada? I was just going to ask that. Wow, yikes. Song about letting go, not giving up on our compassionate efforts in life. Absolutely not. Compassion is one of the most beneficial to other people, but also to ourselves. Happiness researchers have concluded that compassionate acts contribute greatly to our happiness. So I'm not talking about giving up on compassion, but just being sensitive to your limits, because you don't want to burn out, first of all. You just don't want to. And second of all, you're not going to be able to sustain compassionate efforts at a moderate level for any length of time if you burn yourself out either. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember what the normal, that's really high, right? Yikes. Were you guys wearing masks, I hope? N95s can be very helpful with wildfire smoke. Although they give us all PTSD wearing masks, right? After COVID. You were so young, the birds stung. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand here by and hear you cry. And feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I know that I can, and I need a love. have scars. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly, including taking care of you and all of the suffering too. Maybe I know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand, right? I know compassion, it helps us all, but it's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, when the truth is I need help. That's why I wanna know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. There is so much pain in this world, so much pain, and so much I think we can do to fix it. I believe it changes are the key, but I can't make them myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Accepting limits, it can cause pain. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need. Yet I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go, when I gotta let go. Exactly, Whitney. We're such empathic creatures, and it's painful if we get in touch with that aspect of ourselves. It's so painful to see others suffering. When I was singing that line, I was thinking about the hostage, the Israeli hostage, and I was thinking, I'm not saying I haven't been overwrought every night with the starving Palestinian children and women and children and men, but that other picture is so fresh, and it was so personal because we got to hear a story and we got to see him before and after, and it was just like, oh my gosh. I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about all the homeless, struggling people in our city, and how this money that we would be able to generate with this business operations tax proposal would go so far in helping so many people, so many homeless people, and I just really, it's hard to let go of that. Wow, it's such a real thing, isn't it? I'm such a compassionate person, but again, it's finding the balance between showing yourself enough compassion, also giving to others. Exactly. And, I don't want to frame everything in terms of maximizing the good for others, right? But really, that is also an argument that, even if it's all about compassion. You can't give as much, arguably, there's George going off, for as long a time if you're not doing it in a sustainable way, at a sustainable pace. Okay. Well, I'm realizing that I'm kind of on my own because Keegan, I think, is out of reach, and Elliot is sleeping. So we're just gonna have to grin and bear that. I'm sure it will die down. I'm confident he's barking out the back door at a squirrel or something. He's adding to the conversation. He's like, you want to tell me about that? Let me tell you a little bit. Let me tell you. All right, so I gotta let go. Let's do, gosh, that's really a bummer. That's a bummer. I could leave, but there's not gonna be any solution. I can tell from his bark that he's barking out the door. Sometimes he'll bark to be let out, but that's not the kind of bark that's happening there. Pretty sure. All right. Wish I could see, just to double check. George. Well, yeah, that's a bark at a cat or a squirrel or something. Let's do the sun on the sea and hope that George quiets down. All right. I think, no, let's do TikTok. Let's do TikTok first. Just feels better in terms of the order of events. All right. So this is a song about barking. I confess I'm getting very tempted to look and see what's going on. I'm just going to peek. He's protecting me, that's right. Hold on. Oh my gosh, Keegan let him out and didn't bring him back in. Oh, okay. All right, guys. I'll be right back. He let him out on the leash, and so he's sitting there by the door. All right, guys. Yes. Yeah, that was a mistake. Gosh, I probably didn't. Keegan was just about to come down and probably would have discovered that for himself. Oh, well. He was like, oh. No, okay. Yeah. So there we have it. There we have it. All right, TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. All right. Here we go. Oh, this pick is broken. We're having all kinds of adventures today. All right, TikTok, song about not letting ourselves pretend that we have endless time. It's an easy to habit to fall into because it's very hard to accept our mortality. It's very hard. But it's something that we really need to do so that we can make the most of the time that we have. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. The time it is past. 'cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Thanks for the calls. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, coming near. Haven't you needing snow up here? 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your love. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. Thanks, Daniel. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Oh, I wish I could hear all that, Whitney. Feel free to message me. But for now, wait, guess what? Your time, baby, is now. You know, I'll show you how. Do what you can. I'll lend you a hand. Up here, doing something and do it now. You know, I'll show you how. We can make a plan. Just give me your hand. Just tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, before yours stops. Don't let it stop without seizing the opportunities that you have. Let's go. I don't have my Twitch open. I missed that. But it could be, it's weird. Half the time when I open the stream, yeah, see now the emotes are there, but sometimes when I open it late, they're not there. It's like I'm starting fresh. It's strange. It's strange. I don't know. Lately, they've been there, so maybe it's a change. I don't know. I don't know. All right. All right, so we did TikTok. Let's do the sun on the sea for with me. That rhymes. All right, let's do it. Oh, let's take a lovely walk along the ocean and climb up some rocks and stand and stare as the sun shimmers on the sea. The way you really can only see on a west coast. I don't think it's really quite the same. Although I don't really know. The sunrise might have a similar effect. I don't know. We always get to see sunsets on the ocean, not sunrises. All right. I close my eyes and breathing the salt. Oh, I knew this was too low. Capo. I was like, that's really low. What's up with that? I'm gonna turn the mic a little bit. All right. Take two. Sip of water, why not? All right. There we go. That's the familiar melody. I close my eyes and breathing the salty air delights me. The gas call invites me. invites me, a sound like a rain stick. I open my eyes to see a billion pebbles glittering as the pulse of the sea. Told the sun of the sea, told the sea of the sun, told the sun of the sea, calling to me. Along the shore I slowly walk, feeling each grain of sand, but my eyes are drawn back toward the sea, and all the beams reflecting. I turn and stare, mesmerized, as if in a trance, overcome by the beauty. I burst forth in dance with the sun of the sea, the sea, the sun, with the sun of the sea, dancing with me. Waves spreading over the sand, rolls and rolls of white sand, encrusted with pearly beads, tiny bubbles glistening. A big wave crashes on the shore, rushes forth to meet me. I stumble back laughing, it licks toes to greet me. The sun of the sea, the sea of the sun, the sun of the sea, playing with me. Soon I reach the tide pools, dreaming with life, green anemone shimmering, starfish clustering. Soon slow but sure I scale the rock, bare feet, bare hands, mindful each step to the top, to behold the ocean grand. I'm the son of the sea, the sea of the sun, the sun of the sea, dazzling me. Hard to see the rock jets, the wave hits, the foam flies, a waterfall of diamonds pours down, the seal swims by without a sound. Soon the sun will go down, a loved one will come around to coax me away from the sparkling sea, while I look back longingly, back on the sun of the sea, to the sea and the sun, to the sun of the sea, calling to me, back to the sun of the sea, to the sea and the sun, to the sun of the That's right. Sometimes the capo can make things sound a little off pitch. 10-minute ride home turned into 25 minutes because one of the intersections had a major accident. Second one in 2 days. Apparently everyone forgot how to drive overnight. Trevor, I had that experience just the other day when I was coming home from the business operations tax meeting. I called my husband from the road, so I'm like, I'm just sitting here, so we might as well call and chat. Like, I'm just sitting here. I think I was like 2 blocks away from where and it had been like 20 minutes. And I was like, wow, I guess rush hour traffic's really bad. And he said, it should not be that bad. He said, I've come from that spot around that time. It should not be that bad. And I was like, gosh, I don't know what it is. And then I creeped up and saw this giant tour bus had like sideswiped a car, and there was like a woman on the side of the road. It was like, oh, accidents. Accidents can really ruin everyone's day. Yeah. I hope it wasn't well, you said it was a major one. I hope no one was hurt, but it happens every day. Automobiles are very dangerous. It's a wonder. We just keep on doing that. They're less dangerous now, though, with the self-driving ones, amazingly. Watch out for the new sci-fi world. So that was the one that was Sun on the Sea. 2 ambulances, 6 police cars. Holy moly! Oh, that's so awful. I've been in a major accident, and it wasn't as major as it could have been. And gosh, it just ruins chunks of your life. In some cases, your whole life, depending on how bad. It's amazing how fragile we are. So I want to do No Worries for sure. I kind of wanted it to be the last song, but I'm scared about pushing it too far. Maybe I'll do One Candle and then No Worries. I think I could fit those both in, right? No problem. All right. Oh, I'm not going to look at the words. I'm still practicing that. When you're one short candle in your hands and its flame is slim and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. more frustrating than anything because nobody in the traffic jam knew how to drive either, so you had to try and zip your way through. That reminds me, one time we were driving on the freeway. I don't remember the exact details, but boy, was it scary. Patrick was driving, and he loves driving. He's really skilled at driving. He's done a lot of driving. So thank goodness for all of that, because I don't remember how far ahead it was, but we were in a place on the freeway there where there were like guardrails, and so, there's only so, you couldn't like drive off the side of the road or anything. In fact, I think it was raised, and suddenly somebody hit somebody else and ricocheted off somebody else, and it was like, what's happening? Like, it was all happening in front of us, and Patrick was like, like, whoo, like, and we made it through. I was like, what the hell? It's like some kind of movie, So everybody was having amnesia about how to drive. I'm glad you made your way through. It sounds like you did. Thanks for the candles. The song is so healing, says Whitney. Yay. I'm glad. It's meant to be. It was written out of such a place of such great despair, and I absolutely needed something healing. One thing you hate about where you live is that if they deem the intersection too dangerous, then they decide that they're going to put in a roundabout instead. So I really hope they don't put one in there now. You know what? How was my sleep, Daniel? Let me respond first to that intersection thing. We actually grew to adore roundabouts in Europe. They are everywhere, right, Whitney? Everywhere in England and Scotland, everywhere in the UK, on the mainland, I don't know about Ireland, but I don't think he probably does. In America, they're nowhere near as common. But boy, we really grew to respect how efficient they were with traffic. They're scary to get used to. Like, you do have to develop a knack for navigating through them, but I know, Whitney, so true. They are so great. We're sitting there at signals. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Trevor. Well, I think they are more efficient with channeling or funneling traffic, moving traffic. I don't know that for sure. That's my hunch. I'd need to see the data to be sure. All right, guys, let's do, did not mark down that I did one candle. Let's do No Worries. Really want to do that one. We'll see if we have time for maybe Train after. I don't know if we will. But I really want to do this one. I need this message on a day that's quite packed. Let's see. All right. Doobity-doobity-doo, second fret. All right. Here we go. Not about not having problems, and not about getting upset with yourself if you find yourself worrying, but just a good news message. When you realize that you're not helping the world by worrying, you're just suffering needlessly. Oops, sorry, that was too loud, and the text setup is too loud. I saw that peak. Probably may or may not have come through on your end, but here we go. Oh, how was my sleep last night? Could have been better. My CPAP sometimes does what's called washout, where water gets on my face, and because I'm doing the mouth taping, I am a sight at night. I'm a sight at night. The tape gets wet, and then my mouth opens, and then I'm breathing through my mouth, and all kinds of havoc is wreaked, and then I wake up. So that happened a little bit last night. So it could have been better, but amazingly, no head problems so far. Knock on wood again. I never got to hear how you're doing, Whitney, nor did I get to hear how you're doing, Daniel. How are you both doing before we head out? out for at least the last few minutes. I think we can fit in train, and then I definitely got to skedaddle. But that train, it'll come back. It's scheduled to come back anyway, next Friday. Hope to see you then. All aboard the music train, train. Different. I was like on to a different track. No pun intended. We'll take the high-speed train. All right, I'm gonna put up my blurb. A year ago this week. What? Oh my God. Gosh, that seems like a light year ago. Was that a year ago? Wow. Gosh, that seems so long ago. I'm really pining after some vacations. We're deprived this year, relatively speaking. And I would love to see you guys and go back over so many places we want to see over there. It's hard. Money is a piece of it. Money, money, money. And also time. Time is tough because it's their opportunity cost. It's tough. It's hard. But we can savor those memories. Boy, was that amazing. Peace, love, and hugs. Thanks for hanging out the entire time, waiting from beginning to end. Oh, you know what? You said something and I didn't get to respond. You said, whoa. Oh, there it is. You said, you're okay, feeling quite in your feels today, but not necessarily in a bad way. Yeah, it can be a beautiful thing, right? As long as it's not, we're like not off a cliff in our feels. Like, it can really add color and texture to life, to feel things deeply, but not so deep that we drown. I know, Keegs. What? I know. All right, guys, I've got my class. Thanks for being with me. Until next time, hopefully I'll see you Friday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time on early today, first Wednesday of the month, but most other days, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Until next time, love to you all. TLC, hang in there. Take care.